anyone who didn't make it can go back and look at this. Basically, let me share the screen and show what we were going to be covering, today. And for some reason, I can't. I'm going to see if I can view this as a student. Okay, here's what you see when you come in. Today, we're on week 3, and these are PowerPoints for chapter 1 and PowerPoints for chapter 2. This here is a video. It's a 30-minute video on chapters 1 and 5. These chapters will be due in the quiz. So here's 2 quizzes that you are going to need to click on and take before February 2nd. So you should read the chapters 1 and 5, review the video. So that's the that's the big thing we're talking about. So that's the work for this week that you should be getting into in terms of the content. So I would, that's something you can then begin to work on. The second thing, I have sent all of you, except for Kevin. And Kevin, if you wouldn't mind, could you stay on when we're done?
Yeah, no problem.
Could you stay on for a little bit when we're done?
Yeah.
I have to put you on a team. So I've put everyone on a team, and I have sent all of you an email about what we're going to be doing on Wednesday. And Wednesday in the class, we were going to get into an exercise of just give you a chance to do some brainstorming about some new ideas. And what I've sent to all of you is an individual assignment that you can work on between now and Wednesday. Let me show you what that assignment is, and I'll bring up an example of it. So here's an example of what I sent to Team 1. Can all of you see that up there? Okay, so there's Team 1. And here's the assignment. And what I want you to do, and each of you has a different one, each of your teams. So Quinn, Arlen, Olivia, and Ashton, what I want you to do between now and Wednesday is come up with each individually 2 or 3 ideas. Okay, and here is the problem. Challenges of elderly patients and their medications that they take. So you can read down through this and you can find out what are some of the challenges that elderly people have. And could you potentially come up with a product that might help? Now, I'm not looking for anything sophisticated here, but what I'm looking for you to do is maybe use AI. And maybe you could go into AI and say, you might ask them, your first question you might ask AI are, what are some of the challenges that old people have taking their medications? And here are some other questions you potentially could ask, or different questions you might think of to come up with an idea on maybe a product or service that could help elderly people. So that's team one. Um, each team has a different problem. One of the teams, I said, come up with an Airbnb idea for something. Another team, I gave an idea to come up with multi-tools. So each of your teams, each of you got an email, and what I want you to do individually, and I just for your own sake, for each of you individually, to take that write up I sent you and see if you as an individual could come up with 2 or 3 ideas. Use AI to help generate some ideas and bring a written report to class on Wednesday, no more than a page. And I'm going to start and let you discuss with your teams the ideas you came up with. So, so each of the team has a slightly different example. What I gave for you, the teams you're on, and each other's emails. You might want to share with each other phone numbers and different kinds of things. I'm going to give you some time on Wednesday to spend some time with your team. So please try and come to class on Wednesday. So I'm going to give you some time to work with your teams and get to know each other a little bit. But part of getting to know each other is sharing these ideas that you come up with. So basically, I'm trying to get a jump start on helping you think about coming up with new ideas. So that's the issue there. The other thing I wanted to mention, and as I look at going back to the module, going back to the class module. So again, here's the stuff you should be working on this week. If you look here are some solution starter ideas, and you can click on that and read. But for this week, you're going to want to watch this video. You're going to want to try and read chapters 1 and 5, but at least look through the PowerPoints. This video is about 30 minutes. And then these 2 quizzes are based on the chapters you're reading. And these are online. You just click on them and take them before February 2nd. The other presentation you were going to get today was a presentation from Steve Mellick on what's called Lean Canvas. And this is an item that entrepreneurs are using as they think about their new business ideas. And let me show you what that is. What lean, entrepreneurs, when they start a business, you remember we talked about there's a problem you're trying to solve. But here's a way of tracking the work you're going to be doing this semester, and it's on this lean canvas. So let me, okay, here's what this lean canvas looks like. And Steve Mellick is going to have a video on this, and what you're going to be doing this semester is you're going to come up with your business idea, and you're going to talk about the problem you're trying to solve. What's the solution? What's the unique value proposition? What's the single clear idea that's making you different, making it worth buying your product? That's a value proposition. What makes your product unique? Is it easy to be copied? What are some of your target customers? Uh, are there any other products that are similar to yours out there? Uh, what are you going to measure in terms of success? Um, what are some of the paths to customers? Uh, uh, what are uh, what are some of the characteristics of your ideal customer? What is this going to cost? And what's your revenue? So that's basically the whole thing you'll be working on this semester, trying to answer all these ideas. And this is just a summary of everything you're going to be doing. That's called Lean Canvas. And you're going to be getting another video on Lean Canvas that's going to explain that in a much better way to you. That'll be coming out this week. Let me then go back into the course for a minute. So if I go back up here, your business plan and group assignments. Back in here, business plan, group assignments. As you go down through this, you will see here's all the things you'll be doing in your team this semester. You're going to be coming up with a great business idea. You're going to come up with a mission statement. You're going to talk about your product and how it's going to be produced. We're going to ask you to do some research on the industry your product is in. We're going to have you working on a marketing plan. We're going to have you talk about how you're going to manage yourselves. And we're going to have you talk about the financials. And here is that here's your business plan template that you can look at. And then here's this Lean Canvas template I had up there. So this is all in this business plan group assignments. And these are all the things you're going to be working on as a team. And we're going to give you plenty of time to work on all of these. Down here, if you want to look, are some business plan samples that people did from the class. And we already done week 1 on entrepreneurship. Last week, we did the design thinking with the wallet, just to kind of get you in there to think about ideas. What we're trying to do right now is some of the activities, and the activities I emailed you about for Wednesday, is to try and just stimulate your brain to thinking about new product idea. And we're going to really get into it on Wednesday. So I would advise I would advise taking a look at the what I sent to each of you this morning, and I'm trying to take a crack at coming up for some ideas on the types of things. So I'm asking you to use your creative, imaginative selves, but also kind of use AI to help. Now in Canvas, and I know at LaSalle, you do have access to the Canvas. The AI we have that LaSalle has. It's the Microsoft. Oh God, I can't remember what it's called right now. All right, I don't want to take too much more time. I think basically what I wanted to go through with you today was what we were going to do today was a teamwork exercise, but I did want to make, and I'm going to do part of that on Wednesday. I'm going to devote the whole session Wednesday to you. One, coming in and discussing the assignment I gave you. And number 2, I'm going to spend some time on helping you get to know each other and begin working as a team. And I have some activities that I can do that'll help with that. So I didn't want to give any more than that, just kind of urge you to get started on everything and get working on it. And I think I think there's going to, it may feel overwhelming right now, but there's plenty of time. This is the type of course I think you can have a lot of enjoyment with, but you can learn an awful lot about business. And maybe while doing this, learn about the areas of business you might want to learn more about. So this course is, be willing to get in there and open yourself to a lot of new thinking and ideas. It's a wonderful opportunity. Wonderful opportunity to get to know some of your classmates a lot better as you move through this year. I was talking to my son who went through this class over 20 years ago. He still remembers people he was with, what their product was, all of this. So this is the type of thing that I think will have an impact with you. So who has some questions? Anyone have any questions you'd like to, you can put them in chat, or you can unmute yourself and ask me. Does anyone have any questions at this point? Any burning questions? All right, I am going to make this visible for you. I'm going to archive what I've presented on for the last 20, 25 minutes. And I'm going to make it available on YouTube if you want to watch this again. You probably don't. In the meantime, if you have any questions about what I'm emailing to you, feel free to write back and ask me. So with that, I will see you. I'll say goodbye for now, and I will see you Wednesday at 12:30, and we'll really get started on everything. So thank you, and Kevin, if you could hang on afterwards, I'd appreciate it. Have a good rest of the day tomorrow, everyone, and I'll see you Wednesday.